So yesterday we released a nice little video showing the rather awesome little motor, the ex-neighbour motor, on my Gary AX5. However, what we didn't show you was this.
Oh, broken it. Whoa! Shit! What was that?
Now, luckily it wasn't the only flight of the day. I did get a bit more flying than that. But yeah, so at first glance it looks like the ESC gave up the ghost, which, you know, it being the stock ESC, you could probably see happening. However, on closer inspection of the connectors, we found this. So, and if you look at the black conductor on this, you can also see it's fraying as well. So go and give your connectors a good check over. Make sure they're fully flooded with solder and make sure they're not fraying, because yeah, that was a fairly expensive little mistake. No, completely my fault, but anyway. So it got me thinking, how am I going to stop this happening again, other than soldering stuff properly? So I had a quick look around, and obviously you've got things like the OptiGuard and the Scorpion and backup guard and that sort of things, but yeah, they're quite expensive, to say the least. Now there is another option, which is, I think it's my actual preferred option, would be to run, and this is what I'm going to go for as well. It's to run a 4.8 volt Eneloop nickel metal hydride battery in parallel with the BEC. So that way you've got two power sources. If anything gives up the ghost, you'll always have the radio. So, and as long as you switch on the Eneloop first, you know that's going to work, and then you plug the battery in, the main battery in, and then so then you know that you've got everything is working as it should be. So yeah, go and check your battery connections, make sure everything's soldered up properly. There are a few guides on the internet about soldering these things up. Get yourself a decent soldering iron. That makes a huge difference to being able to do this properly. And decent solder with a bit of flux in there as well, it helps a lot. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, hopefully, and watching, and hopefully you won't suffer the same problem I did. Have fun. Goodbye.